Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Miguel, and I love everything personal finance and fitness related. And in today's video, I'm going over how I grew my following on TikTok. I'm up to about 52,000 followers right now. But before we get into that, I just want to give a big shout out to Dara D for using my Robinhood link to sign up for an account. We both got a free stock out of it, and if you haven't signed up for Robinhood yet and you were interested in signing up, I'll link it in the description down below. And thanks to Dara D, I got Spectrum Pharmaceuticals, RO, and then I got Arlo Technology. I always recommend that if you have a friend that wants to sign up for Robinhood or anything else like that, you don't have to use my link, but if you're not using someone's link, if someone's not using your link, you're literally missing out on free money. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video, it helps my channel out a lot. And comment if you have any questions, I will get back to you. But let's roll the intro music. So when I first started my TikTok account, it was back during quarantine. It was kind of fitness related. It was just all over the place. I didn't really have a specific niche, and that was my first mistake, not narrowing down which niche I wanted to join. So I was trying both fitness as well as personal finance content, which was just all over the place and not really a good flow. So that would be the first thing that I recommend to people trying to grow their TikTok platform or TikTok accounts. Find your niche and narrow down what you actually want to talk about, but you also have to have a lot of passion for it, or else that's not really going to translate in your videos. So when I first started, I really liked like day in the lifestyle vlogs as well as fitness, so I thought I was going to combine those two and kind of do something there. As we can see here, back around January, I was just doing random morning vlog type style. It wasn't really flowing as I thought it was flowing in my head. I mean, I had cool transitions and it was kind of there, but the overall flow of my videos weren't really there. And then I made my first ever stock related content. So as we can see, my first stock related content got 13.5k views. And I was like, yo, I did something here. But yeah, I already had passion for the stock market as well as for fitness, so I was kind of open to doing either or. Then after I saw how well that video did, I really started narrowing down on personal finance, and the rest is kind of history. So after I got a little bit of traction with finance content, I knew that's what I really wanted to narrow down on. So the next step was trying to create content for TikTok. I at least wanted to post one TikTok every single day. I wanted it to be engaging, I wanted it to be creative, and most importantly, I'm a long-term dividend investor. So I wanted it to have to do with dividends and helping other people get into dividend investing. So when I first started, I wanted to get paid enough dividends of one stock to buy another stock. So basically build my portfolio up so that it pays for itself. But as I was thinking about this and creating content, I also thought to myself, why not show people the power of passive income? Thus creating my most successful TikTok series so far. So the reason that this was my most successful series was because it got people to comment, it got people to stick to the end, and it got people to like and follow for more. So let's take a look at the formula that I created. Do you ever wonder how much of a stock you have to own to get $1,000 a month of passive income? But really quick before I break that down, you should know what a dividend is. All that a dividend is a company paying its shareholders its profit, aka passive income. Okay, for this example, I'm using stock OKE, ticker symbol, and so as we can see from that video, what's really important to TikTok is that I caught their attention in the beginning. I got them to stick around for at least half of the video, and I called them to action by following and commenting for what they want to see next. So it's a simple formula. I asked an engaging question. Do you ever wonder how much of X stock you need to pay for your rent? Something along those lines that gets them thinking and curious about dividend investing. And then I answered the question for them, showing all the math, all the steps involved, so that they could create it for themselves or they can comment and I can do it for them and they can be featured on my TikTok. So it's a win-win either way, and that was my most successful formula for a TikTok series. Now the TikTok algorithm has changed a little bit, but what never changes is no matter how many followers you have, your TikTok video is only going to be shared to a small amount of people. And then depending on watch time, that's why I touched on people watching at least half of your video, as well as liking the video or going to your profile from that video. So as I've been creating TikToks and growing my account, I've kind of learned that shares don't really matter as much as watch time, likes, and profile visits. Now let me show you an example of that. The reason I say you should not focus on shares as much as watch time, profile visits, and likes is because my most popular video on my TikTok has 469,000 views, but only 227 shares. And then another popular video of mine that has 134,000 views, 4 times less than the last one, but has 1.3k shares. So yes, shares are important in growing your platform, but ultimately things like watch time, likes, and profile visits are going to be the main factors in the TikTok algorithm pushing your video. Now, what I also think is crazy important is engaging with your audience. because my TikTok channel is kind of niche. You know, sometimes I do talk about crypto, sometimes I do talk about other things in the stock market, but for the most part, I'm a dividend investor and I want to grow my platform on helping other people dividend invest and building a community around dividend investing, because that's a passion of mine and that's kind of my expertise. Now, if you're going to be pursuing trying to grow your TikTok, it's also important to understand that not every single video is going to hit the way you want it to. So just looking at my TikTok channel right now, that last video that got 134,000 views, the next highest one only got 7,800, and the rest kind of fluctuate between 500 and about 3,000. Now, I don't really care that much about views. I'm mainly focused on growing my channel and helping other people invest and create dividend portfolios. So what's really important is making sure that you're commenting with people, building those relationships and building that community around your channel, because you actually want people to care about you and not just the little second videos that you make. So there are a lot of other TikTokers in my niche that have over 100,000 followers, sometimes even 1 million, but I don't care because they don't engage with their followers. They're just there to make catchy TikToks that make you follow them in the hopes that you're gonna gain more knowledge, but you never actually do end up gaining more knowledge. And that's where I want to be different and where I want to grow my TikTok channel to a community that's actually going to want to engage with me and actually want to hear what I have to say as a person and as a dividend investor. So now, after you found your niche and you have a couple of different formulas for videos that you want to create surrounding your niche, the next thing that you want to get on point is your profile. So as we can see, I have my Instagram and my YouTube linked. The only problem with having your YouTube linked just in a little icon and not in the bio, as I learned, is more often than not people aren't going to click on that. So you want to make sure you have your YouTube or your Instagram linked as well, but if you have both your YouTube and your Instagram linked, you also want to put your YouTube handle in your bio as well. So that way there's two different chances now of people actually wanting to go to your YouTube channel and subscribe there. And I also of course have the business email there in case any other opportunities arise and companies want to reach out to you and do business with you. Now, because my platform is relatively small, I am very picky with which companies that I want to work with, because I'm gaining trust here. And I want people to actually click on my YouTube video because they trust my opinion and they want to hear what I have to say. So I'd say be careful working with brands too soon, because it could ruin your reputation. And then of course you want to have a link tree or a milkshake. Of course, here's mine, really simple, really straightforward. All of the investing apps that I use, my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my TikTok. And what's great about this is it's very universal, and you can put it in the bio of your Instagram, in the bio of your TikTok, in the comments of your YouTube channel, wherever. It's gonna have an all-in-one stop shop to make sure that you have all of your bases covered. And the last thing that I think is really important is turning on your Q&A. So as we can see on my Q&A, I have about 13 questions. And what's also great about this is it's free content. You get to make a video answering a question that someone specifically wants to know, so it's a win-win. More engagement, and you get free content to make for that day. So turn on those Q&As. So let's do a little recap. The first thing you want to do is pick your niche for what you want to make content for on your TikTok. Then you want to create a formula or formulas of videos that's going to want to make your followers stay, engage, and ultimately follow and continue to want to watch your content. Of course, you're always going to want to engage back and reply to as many comments as you possibly can, because this is going to build the credibility of yourself and the image of you on your channel. You want to engage with your followers, you want to make it a community. It's not all just about you, it's about the community that you're building. And then you want to make sure that your profile is looking nice and clean. Again, with the bio, you want to make sure you have your YouTube and Instagram linked, as well as your YouTube again in the bio. You want to make sure you have a link tree or a milkshake, something that's going to make all of your things easily accessible. And then finally, you want to turn on your Q&A to make sure that you're engaging with your community. Now, this is what has really worked for me in the past couple of months. So I'm going to keep the same formula with tweaking my formulas here and there to make sure I'm getting views, engagement, follows, and comments. All the things that are going to help build my TikTok platform. And yes, ultimately I do want to have TikTok as well as YouTube. That's why I'm trying to make these YouTube videos as much as I can, because I want to be well-rounded. So speaking of, if you're coming from YouTube, don't forget to follow me on TikTok and subscribe here. If you're from TikTok, don't forget to subscribe here. Follow my social medias, I will be linked in the description. I really appreciate all of the love and support that I get on here. I'm just trying to be the most helpful and the most resourceful in the dividend investing community. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment if you have any questions at all, I will get back to you. Leave a like on the video, it helps me out so much. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.